Grace Templeton was found half naked on her bedroom floor after she tried and failed to feed her 2-month baby and collapsed. Like many new moms, the 32-year-old housewife from Florida thought diet pills like Hydroxycut would bring back her 26-inch waist. Yet 3 months after starting her diet pill experiment, she was rushed to the ICU unit, and there she was lying on a hospital bed with tubes coming from her nose, with her baby in a tiny crib beside her. Her diagnosis: liver damage. But she could have been worse, on a transplant list for a new liver or kidney, or even dead. Weight loss turned her life into a real nightmare. And that's why Grace and 2 other fearless mothers who went through hell and back trying to regain their pre-baby figure agreed to take part of this case study made for thehonestweightloss.com. In order to make women and men both understand that it's not the diet pills, the diet food, or the insane workouts that will make them thin and sexy again, and that permanent weight loss is not about metabolism or slim jeans, but a totally unexpected organ. You might be wondering who I am to make these shocking statements. My name is Reed Connor, and I'm a health journalist hell-bent on debunking the weight loss myths that put my life in danger and almost destroyed my wife's health. In my humble opinion, the weight loss industry is feeding you these lies and illegal trash to force you to stack those pounds in problem areas. But even worse, they could give you heart attacks or cancer if you're completely unaware of what's happening. Dirty, fattening lies that made you think that struggling with restrictive diets and depriving your body from your favorite foods will help you regain your pre-baby body, when it will actually act like a magnet for extra pounds. You'll finally get to see for yourself why low-carb, gluten-free, no-sugar additive-filled foods and drinks not only cost up to 25% more than regular varieties, but could even give you more dangerous complications than a few extra pounds. And you'll also discover the scientifically proven reason why physical exercise can actually make you fatter, while putting your body on the edge of a total burnout. This may sound scary now, but what's coming next is guaranteed to make you jump for joy when you discover the skinny people's most guarded secret. Because this expose is finally revealing how a powerful process that takes place on a mysterious organ is going to force your body to work for you, not against you, making you run to your closet the very next morning and dig out those super tight jeans you've been saving since high school. Just like Oprah did all those years back. But unlike Oprah's, your newfound body can actually last you 20 years after your baby's college graduation. Wouldn't that be a secret you'd love to know? Then you're in for a shocking surprise. Because if you believe you can only regain your hot body with sweaty exercises, pouring money down the drain on expensive diet food, or putting your life in danger with diet pills or cosmetic surgery, you're about to get your mind blown when you see with your own eyes that you can do all the fat burning with little tweaks and tricks. You can shed some extra weight even while you're sleeping, or while having a relaxing me time in your comfy chair, sipping a caramel latte and enjoying a red velvet cupcake. How? I'll spill the beans in just a few minutes. But before I share with you the fine-tuning steps that will help you simply erase unwanted muffin tops and flabby arms, I feel I should warn you. By watching this broadcast, you're saying yes to healthy, proven natural weight loss and regaining the hot body your lucky husband fell in love with, making him book another honeymoon just so you'd have a chance to flaunt that amazing bikini body. Watching this means you're ready to turn your life around and become a fit, inspiring mommy, and a role model for millions of American women who just don't recognize their bodies anymore after giving birth. Just like Amanda, Patty, and Linda have become in the last 2 months. But most of all, it means you're okay with having sort of an unfair advantage. A cheat sheet that will make you drop 3 dress sizes faster than saying new clothes. A weight loss exclusive solution for new mothers and busy people which emerge from an unexpected place and produces amazing results no matter if you're 18 or 80. Or if you're a size 10 or 20, and without making you give up on your favorite foods. But it's exactly this unfair advantage I'm giving you today that could spark a real internet frenzy. Because if word got out that we're giving out free weight loss advice and a powerful cheat sheet that can simply make you look 10 pounds lighter in a few hours, our website could break the internet in a matter of seconds. So make sure your eyes are glued to this screen and you write down every single trick I'm sharing with you right now. Not in 1 hour, not next week. But right now, because I've seen with my own eyes what I'll do this tomorrow does to a woman's self-esteem and happiness. Just listen to Grace's moving story.
I've been putting off many things in my life, and that's how I ended up with 151 pounds at 5'2". After I gave birth to Maddie, the pounds kept adding up. And I didn't have time to eat 10 meals a day, as others would believe, because my boy was a real crybaby, keeping me really busy. Maybe that's why whenever I had 5 minutes just for myself, I would eat a cupcake or pound cake or anything sweet and fluffy that would make me feel better. And in the end, I felt like a bloated, sad whale. Or at least that's what I thought whenever I dared to look in the mirror. Now, I knew I had to do something, and diet pills seemed to be the easiest way out. So I went onto Walmart's website and I bought 10 boxes for $300, which I swallowed religiously in the next 3 months. Would you care to guess how much weight I lost in those 90 days? 3.5 pounds. That's it. And I began experiencing the worst headaches, dizzy spells, and I even threw up once. Yet nothing told me it was actually going to get worse.
Diet pills have destroyed Grace's health over time and put her baby's life at risk by slowly eating away at her liver and spreading dangerous chemicals through her body, chemicals that she transmitted to her son through the milk. You already guessed that weight loss pills are a useless pile of toxic waste, but here's the overwhelming proof to back up your suspicion. So what exactly are the side effects of these pills that 180 million Americans spend $32 billion every year on? Increased heart rate, high blood pressure, agitation, diarrhea, sleeplessness, kidney problems, liver damage, rectal bleeding. And of course, all these symptoms could lead to strokes, heart attacks, hepatitis, and even death. Do you know how many diet pills and supplements the FDA banned in the last years alone? Ephedra was officially prohibited in 2004 after it was proven it increases the risk of heart attack or stroke. Hydroxycut was recalled in 2009 and it caused 1 recorded death. Fen-Phen was linked to heart damage and heart disease, while Meridia was withdrawn from the market in 2010 after evidence of cardiovascular damage. Even if they were officially designed to make you lose weight, diet pills are poisonous to any other living organism. Put a bug in a cup with a diet pill and it will be like calling the exterminator. The bottom line is that using diet pills to lose weight is like drinking a Molotov cocktail instead of a Cosmo. Completely not necessary and deadly. When you swallow those pills, they go through your stomach and into your bloodstream, spreading toxic chemicals through your entire body, when in fact the problem areas are only on the outside. And even if by some divine intervention you do manage to lose weight with these pills, it comes back tenfold. And it happens every time, like clockwork. Ever wondered why all diets failed you, your friends, and 99% of all people on this planet? And no matter if you're on the paleo diet or if you've never missed a spinning class in 6 months, the weight you thought you said goodbye to comes back when you expected the least. How many times have you already been through this? You didn't need me to figure it out for you, it's just science. 97% of all dieters gain back the lost pounds within a year. At least that's what Weight Watchers proudly inform you when you join their program. But if dieting really worked, you would only have to do it once, right? Well, that's not what happened to Tiffany Adams, age 40.
I was never some flat-ass size 0 chick. All my friends seemed to have perfect bodies, and they could wear mini skirts and crop tops and tiny little swimsuits, while I always struggled to hide my big booty and flabby arms in oversized clothing. So I grew up wishing I was skinny, and I always compared myself to my friends. And I felt like a big fat loser because I couldn't shake the 30 pounds that separated me from what I considered normal people. I tried countless diets. I always drank sugar-free drinks for years. I didn't even remember how it felt to eat pork or beef. I struggled for 2 months to lose 10 pounds for my wedding, and the next week, I was already 5 pounds heavier. I felt like less of a woman. I was unattractive and hideous because whatever weight I managed to lose after starving myself to death, I would put back in 2 weeks, tops. I was like a human yo-yo. And then I had Rose. I felt even worse. I couldn't shake off the extra weight no matter what I did. And I felt even more embarrassed to see my friends after that. There, they were eating fries and burgers every time we hung out, while I was fooling my hunger with a measly salad without dressing. I became so depressed, I wouldn't even leave the house.
It seems Tiffany knows too well the agony of failed diets. And it's something we've all feared it was somehow true. But now, researchers have actual proof that nature is in fact cruel. Because the minute we cut back on calories, our brain and metabolism change somehow. and they start signaling our body to hoard every ounce of fat, while our brain obsesses over every sweet tooth or food craving. It's a no-win situation. The more you diet, the more your body starts producing hormones that stimulate appetite, while your brain craves over every cupcake you see on Instagram. So it's like we're doomed to being overweight when all we ever wanted was to become slim. Our basic biology is our greatest enemy. If you do manage to lose 10% of your body weight, your body turns on the emergency lights and all the alarms go on, thinking you're about to starve yourself to death. So the next step is slowing down your metabolism and burning less fuel. You learn to function on fewer calories and everything seems amazing. You're slim and sexy again. Until you stop dieting and start eating normal. That's when the heartbreaking curse of rebound pounds starts all over again. So I ask you, why fight biology? Why give up on the foods that make you happy when it's only going to sound the hungry alarm in your brain? And why spend thousands of dollars on low-calorie frozen meals, on sugar-free drinks or low-fat cheese or milk when they were proven inefficient and unhealthy by hundreds of studies? And what's more, they were linked to cardiac problems, and they're now blamed by doctors for the obesity epidemic affecting 30% of all Americans. But, and there is a but, women all over the country are starting to see beyond the hype of non-fat, low-calorie, sugar-free junk in popular diets, and are now cutting deep holes into the weight loss industry's pockets. In the last 5 years, 2 of the most popular weight loss programs in the States, Weight Watchers and Nutrisystem, have seen their profits plummet beyond expectations, while butter demand has seen a 25% increase in the last decade. In the digital age, there is finally a bulletproof method of losing weight and never gain it back again. And it doesn't involve food restrictions or giving up on your favorite foods. In fact, you can't shed the extra pounds if you don't treat yourself with chocolate, fluffy desserts, or pasta. Because it's all about giving your body the energy it needs and keeping your brain satisfied. So if you want to lose weight and keep it off, you definitely shouldn't give up on the foods you love. The secret lies in a relaxed attitude towards food, without guilt or second thoughts. And I'm going to share some of these no-guilt weight loss shortcuts right this moment. So you might want to get a piece of paper for this part, especially since no one will ever dare to reveal this much to you. Remember, this free advice will get you results instantly, making you look 10 pounds thinner in a few hours. But I'm just scratching the surface here. There's more to come. You should especially pay close attention to the last technique I'm going to show you, because that's when I'm going to reveal how an unexpected organ is responsible for your irreversible weight loss, and how having a good night's peaceful sleep could turn you into a fit, sexy woman and an inspiration for your family, friends, and other American mommies struggling to lose weight. Just check out Jamie Lynn and Carol's amazing transformation. But if you're a guy, this totally works for you too. Just check out Glenn and Derek here. The first method has to do with your alarm clock. If you're a new mom, you don't really need it anymore because your baby keeps waking you up every 3 hours. But you should know that setting your alarm 30 minutes later is going to do wonders for your body. An extra 30 minutes of sleep will make you feel more refreshed and energetic, not looking for some quick sugar fix every morning in search for vitality. And if you manage to sleep up to 8 hours a night, you also boost your metabolism and build more muscle. Here's another weight loss trick. This one is amazingly easy and really stimulating. Did you know that you can burn up to 144 calories more if you stay on top while you're making love with your partner? I'd say it's a pretty good excuse to spice up your sex life, especially since sex also contributes to raise levels of feel-good hormones and helps you ride out food cravings. But how about these little tricks that will give you results in a few hours, even though they're not permanent? You can look 10 pounds thinner with good posture. When you slouch, the spine is curved forward and it creates rolls on the belly, and you also look shorter and less confident. So here's what you need to do. Stick out your booty, move your ribs forward, and open your chest. And keep those abs straight and tense. You're actually going to build more muscle when you stand up straight. You'll not only look slimmer, but your spine muscles will thank you for this. And here's a secret I use 3 times a week when I feel like a balloon. It's easy. Just take 1 chewable anti-gas tablet sold over the counter in any drugstore, and you will relieve the bloating in your abdomen and break down any gas in your digestive system while leaving you with a flat, contoured tummy. Yes, it's mind-blowingly simple. But I've got even more shortcuts to share with you if you really want to drop more dress sizes. But first, I need to tell you about another lie they've been feeding you all this time, and I'm pissed off about this one, because it actually seems like going to the gym is bad for you. I mean, we all know physical exercise is good, and it helps you replace that flabby meat with actual muscles. But do you know that exercising can actually make you heavier? Janice, a 35-year-old chef from Atlanta, and my beautiful wife shares her painful story with us.
I don't really know when the fight for weight loss started. I mean, I guess I've been adding a few pounds every year after I reached 30, going up a dress size every 2 years, but I've always felt the same, pretty much okay with my body. It all went down the drain after I had James, our wonderful boy who fills my heart with joy. The pregnancy left me with an ugly belly that I just couldn't shake off. No matter what I did, I began feeling disgusted with my body. It was a tough time for all of my family. I wouldn't let my husband even go near me. I felt ugly and fat. My friend thought that Soul Cycle classes would help, and it was great at first. I felt more energetic. I even lost a few pounds. But after 6 months, the problems started pouring in. After I began going to the gym 5 times a week, my appetite grew to epic proportions. And it's not like I'm craving for cake or something. It's more like, boy, I'm hungry, let's make a chicken pot roast, bake some potatoes, and steam some veggies on the side. And that's just breakfast. And it's not all. The more I cycled, the more my legs grew bigger, while the belly stayed considerably the same. But the worst thing that happened is my chronic knee pain. All that pressure, that stand and spin, then sit and spin, was putting too much pressure on my right knee, which felt loose at first and now is acting up whenever I walk my baby in the park or when I pick up his toys from the floor.
And here's why going to the gym never helped you before either. Even the scientific research backs up Janice's story, proving that in some cases, working out is the reason why extra pounds stack up. You might think you're burning the extra fat, but in fact, you're getting hungrier with each exercise. And you might waste your time and money in vain altogether, as you're probably doing the wrong workout. As John Brewer, professor of sport at the University of Bedfordshire, puts it, to lose 2 pounds of body fat, you need to burn about 8,000 calories. So that's around 80 miles of running you need to cover just to lose 2 pounds of weight. So the simple aerobic activity that most people consider a good workout is not going to help you much. So there you have it. The actual proof that weight loss is not about the diet pills, the restrictive diets, or exhausting workouts. And it's not about the almighty metabolism either. Look, you must know some skinny chick who's always stuffing her face with cupcakes and fries without putting on even a single gram of fat. And you believe her higher metabolism makes her the luckiest girl in the world, when in fact, weight loss has little to do with metabolism. It's usually the larger individuals who are blessed with the higher fat burning power, not the skinny ones. But what is it all about then? Are you ready? Fail-safe weight loss only comes from your brain. And I'm going to show you exactly how it can make you drop those extra pounds faster than anything else. First, let's get the basics covered. Your body receives commands from your brain. It's what you've known since 4th grade anatomy classes. Basically, if you have a thought, your brain automatically sends messages to your body to accomplish what you're thinking. Just think about your honeymoon or the most intense sexual encounter you've had, and your body will soon respond in a funny way, making you blush, sweat, and even get aroused. And this brain-body connection is what controls our lives, our habits, feelings, desires, memory, muscles, willpower, and even our weight. We all have beliefs about what we should do to lose weight, about what we look like, about what's normal or what's not. They're all running around in our heads completely undetected. So if you believe that you are fat and you were supposed to be this way, that God or your DNA put this curse on you, then it's like your brain is sending a non-stop set of commands to your body, telling it to do whatever to keep you fat. Of course, it's kind of crazy to think that you were destined to be fat. Because here's the beautiful thing. Nature doesn't make obese animals. And humans were also made to be healthy, lean and fit like a tiger or a deer running free in the wild. But if you believe you were meant to be overweight, that you're going to fail with this diet or that workout, and that you'll never be sexy and slim again, then your brain will be sending messages to your motivation, habits, and willpower that are guaranteed to keep you starving and frustrated for the rest of your life. But if you know the exact tricks to control your brain, the exact recipe for brain fine-tuning and supercharging your weight loss that I'm going to reveal in just a second, you can finally feel relieved and excited that there's no need to starve yourself of any food you love, regardless of what your dress size is now, how much money you have, and how many diets and workouts have failed you so far. So, if you thought it was diets, weight loss pills, or sweaty exercises that will finally make your body look slimmer and sexier than it has in decades, guess what? You're not alone. So did I. There aren't many doctors who told you about this brain weight loss solution, right? And the 1% who did, Well, let's say it's now the most well-guarded secret in the world. And do you know who made you believe there was no other way of safely losing weight? The media. All those magazines and TV shows promoting diet pills and overpriced superfoods. Just try this. Pick up one single glossy magazine and read it. It's filled to the rim with nonsense about diets, exercise, and miraculous weight loss pills. And let's not even talk about those skinny chicks strutting their size 0 bodies on the runway, making all the women think they're not good enough, not skinny, and not beautiful enough. Let me tell you one thing. Guys don't want those no-ass, no-breasts models. We love a natural, healthy woman, not a scarecrow. But the media is partly to blame for making American women feel insecure and not worthy enough, thinking they must starve themselves to look like those toothpicks we see all over the magazines and on TV. That's it. It's the truth. Everything else is full of BS. And knowing exactly how to simplify your life, eat great-tasting foods, and experience the weight loss like never before while ending the emotional battle and confusion is all that matters. You may not know this, but 80% of all women hate their bodies. And while I am a man, and at first I was just a health journalist trying to discover the truth about weight loss, I totally used all these shortcuts in my own weight loss battle. And I finally won! I know it's harder for women to go through this weight curse, having to put up with judgmental stares and criticism. It was a million times more difficult for my precious wife Janice after she had James, but it was hard on me too. That's why I chose journalism, because it meant no one would ever question my looks, just my intelligence. And I stood behind the computer screen, trying to hide my fat belly from everyone, while going to exhausting boxing classes or starving myself, struggling to drop 53 pounds. But after 20 years of fighting a losing battle against my belly and man boobs, armed just with boring diets and weight loss pills, I started noticing something peculiar. No matter how driven I was or how much money I spent on low-fat foods, on gym classes or Weight Watchers, they didn't make a difference. And after wasting $14,000 and almost going through a life-threatening liposuction to remove my belly fat, I finally woke up from this nightmare when I saw an article in Us Weekly, the Hot Mommy edition. And I started wondering how in the world do new moms in Hollywood look perfect in 2 months after giving birth? What do J-Lo, Kate Hudson, or the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton all have in common? A personal trainer? A special diet? Maybe some pills they took to make them look even better than before giving birth? No. It's all about the way they think. Their brain is wired a different way. I didn't know this then, but I knew I was onto something. And so I started digging, looking for their weight loss holy grail. I researched every celebrity news, health magazine, and psychological research published in English I could get my hands on. And that's how I met Grace Templeton and Tiffany Adams, who agreed to share their stories in this documentary. And here's the real kicker. After seeing all my unexpected findings about the brain's role in weight loss, my wife Janice had an idea. After she wasted hours on that dreaded bike in the gym and losing all of her self-esteem and hope in the process, Janice used her culinary background to come up with an embarrassingly simple, tested, and proven process for putting weight loss on autopilot. We successfully combined the brain rewiring process and weight loss supercharge that happens at night, with a nutritional process that helps you shed extra pounds even faster. And I was the first to use our revolutionary design to regain the quarterback shape I lost in my 20s, with no effort at all, without spending money or putting my health at risk. And if we all used it, me, Janice, Grace, and Tiffany, and we dramatically improved our self-esteem and vitality, you can do it too. But here's something no one will ever dare tell you. Safe and lasting weight loss is a process. And if you know this simple 3-step mechanism, you can already go out and buy a whole new wardrobe to match your slimmed-down figure. And you'll never be hungry and unsatisfied again. It may be scary to some of you to think that there was a method that any busy woman and man could use that would simply make you drop extra pounds while you sleep. I've been receiving all sorts of questions. What is it? Is it actually real? And is it safe? So when word got out that Janice and I created something groundbreaking in the weight loss industry, I started getting lots of emails from people everywhere, begging me to release this technique out there. I even got a call from a Romanian news station. That's how far the news had traveled. But at home, everyone wanted to know the big secret, and I'll share it with you right now. But you have to remember this. I'm a journalist who wants to get the truth out there, sick and tired of being lied to by multi-billion-dollar corporations feeding off our insecurities. But first and foremost, I'm a loving husband who wanted to help his wife regain her smile and confidence. I wanted her to have a fresh start and the body she always regretted losing, just like I'm sure you do. My name is Reed Connor, and together with my wife Janice, we created the Flab Blaster. That's just a crafty name for a 3-step permanent weight loss program. Some women have compared it to a paper shredder because it actually cuts fat into small little pieces, making it easier for you to melt it with your brain. But it's more like a thin protocol that shows any woman exactly what this 3-step process is and how to use it to never feel the confusion or struggle that plagues most American women and keeps them fat and unhappy. It's the very first step-by-step guide that uses a proven method for melting extra pounds by changing the way you think about yourself and your food, without making you waste money or filling your body with dangerous chemicals. Even if you're over 50 and you want to look amazing at your daughter's wedding, if you're lazy, if you don't follow instructions that well, and especially if you tried everything you could think of and you're still not seeing the results you really want, there is nothing easier or more effective than the Flab Blaster. And you've seen a lot of secrets and shortcuts in this broadcast that could make it into a target for hackers any second now. Secrets that could get us in a lot of trouble if they fall into the wrong hands. But it was well worth revealing them, because you now have proof that weight loss pills are toxic waste with serious side effects that could actually put your life and your family's well-being in danger. You discovered that 97% of all people who starve themselves and are always on a diet gain back the weight they thought they had lost. And you found out that sport could actually make you gain weight and bring you serious injuries. You also figured out that if you want your weight loss to be permanent, then you never have to give up on your favorite foods. As you've discovered that the brain is the only organ responsible for making you fat or turning you into a slim fit goddess, even in your 60s. And let's not forget, you already have quite a lot of bulletproof shortcuts that burn calories and make you look 10 pounds slimmer in just a few hours. Now, you could use all the information I've already given you today and it will work, but you're going to miss exactly what's important here: the zest of the system. Some weight loss tricks designed to melt up to 10 pounds during sleep, and a weight loss cheat sheet that is going to strengthen your willpower and rewire your brain. And the fail-safe weight loss solution for a lifetime with an amazing body. Each shortcut comes with easy, logical explanations and step-by-step instructions to make sure you don't waste time wondering how to do stuff. Because this is not some complicated puzzle system that you're going to have to solve. It's not some recycled mumbo-jumbo you've heard before. It's a brand new system based on the recent discovery that the brain controls your weight. And I'm revealing it for the first time in front of the public. Although this brain weight loss solution was tested by thousands of women I've contacted during my research period, and I'm ready to open it for testing for some other women who are ready to use these shortcuts to change their bodies and their lives, just like these inspiring women did.
I feel truly blessed for having this opportunity, and I'm happy that I'm healthy again and my baby is safe and unharmed. The 38 pounds I lost truly turned my life around. Thank you.
I never expected that I would never have to starve myself. I finally feel like a normal person. I even believe that I'm beautiful. The Flab Blaster saved my life and my friendships. It's God's gift to new moms.
Women, and especially new moms, have been struggling to lose the extra weight since the dawn of time. Yet this is the only method that will make the weight loss permanent, as it relies on a brain rewiring process that will change the way you think about food and will strengthen your willpower. I am a new woman, happy and fit, and it's all thanks to the Flab Blaster.
So, if you've been looking for a way to lose weight without ever giving up on your favorite foods, if you're sick and tired of worthless diets, if you're ashamed of your weakness and lack of willpower, and you're not as happy with your body as you once were, let me just tell you what the Flab Blaster system can do for you. The first module is all about melting the unwanted body fat. Simply watch as your tummy, hips, butt, and thighs magically tone up and look sexier than ever. Best of all, it takes no machines, intense sweaty routines, and expensive treatments. And you can actually see results in a matter of days. How? You just need one natural, highly powerful cleansing formula that you'll have to drink every night before going to sleep. And you'll wake up feeling energized and a few pounds lighter. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 2 days. And let me tell you, once you discover this natural fat-burning drink, you'll find that dropping weight is simply effortless, and you'll never have to give up on your favorite foods either. The second module deals with the brain rewiring that will simply make your weight loss permanent. Take control over your emotions and self-esteem and feel a surge of empowerment as you end the failed cycle of weight loss and weight gain. Experience newfound clarity and confidence, both mentally and emotionally, knowing that you're the only one who's in control over your weight loss and your health. These basic brain commands and instructions will simply do wonders for your stress eating too, and temptation will no longer be a key factor for weight gain. Simply give your brain the messages it needs to turn you into a fit, lean, wonderful smile machine, making your body mysteriously and fully energized. And that brings me to the third and last module of the Flab Blaster program, which deals with your happily ever after. Your healthy lifestyle choices that will become part of your regular routine. That's how you'll find out how to never feel guilty about eating fries or pasta again. You can eat them at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, knowing full well that they're actually helping you lose weight. And while others are feeling miserable with their starvation diets, you'll be happily fed and satisfied all the time, with a big smile on your face and 2 dress sizes less. And you'll also see with your own eyes how easy it is to dramatically simplify your life, eat great-tasting foods, and experience weight loss like never before, while ending the emotional battle and confusion that comes with not knowing what to eat, and experience the simple satisfaction that comes from having a delicious recipe list for friendly, mouth-watering foods. Listen, you already have the confidence and knowledge that weight loss is not about starving, diet pills, or intense workouts, but by following this easy, immensely delightful system that's been proven time and time again by thousands of women around the world, so that you'll finally feel in control and fully confident about your power to lose weight. And never feel the confusion or struggle that plagues most women and keeps them fat and unhappy. Is this the weight loss cheat sheet you've been waiting for all along? 99.8% of all women answered yes. That's why I'm asking you, how much are you willing to pay for it? Because let's face it, losing weight is not easy, and most of the times it doesn't come cheap either. One frozen dinner from Healthy Choice costs $2.50 at Walmart. Multiply it by 4 family members, you get $10 for every meal. That's at least $300 you waste every month on ready-packed low-calorie foods if your family only eats once a day. Let's see, weight pills don't come cheap either. If you buy a pack of 30 pills of Reductil, for example, you have to take out $85 from your wallet and you need a prescription. But wait, because weight pills don't work that fast, you have to take them at least 3 months to see even a minor improvement. So that's $255 going down the drain. What about a gym membership? If you live in a small town, maybe you have lower fees, but in LA, you have to pay $600 for a year. And I won't even begin to talk about how expensive it is to undo the negative effects that belly fat has on your self-esteem. Throw in some dieting books and some self-help videos and you realize you could have bought a new car instead of uselessly struggling to regain your svelte figure. But with the Flab Blaster, you don't have to struggle with diets and pills anymore. Just train your brain to do all the weight loss for you. And although this revolutionary, fail-safe solution for weight loss is worth more than a year's membership at the gym, you're not going to pay that much, because this is not some lame-ass marketing hoax. It's an awareness campaign designed to make women everywhere see the dangers of their traditional weight loss solutions and realize there is a way of losing weight without having to give up on the food that makes them happy. That's why we were able to set up a special contribution for the first 500 women who are ready to turn their lives around. By ordering today through this broadcast, you get the complete Flab Blaster permanent weight loss system plus 3 additional gifts I'm about to show you for only $47. If it was entirely up to me, I would just give the Flab Blaster away for free. God knows there are thousands of millions of people in the world who have lost all their hope and self-esteem in the battle against extra pounds. But I tried it once, giving it away for free, and you know what happened? Nothing. Because when you get something for free, you don't notice it anymore. You just put it away somewhere, collecting dust. Somehow it doesn't seem valuable at all. But it is. And it's exactly this lifelong value the Flab Blaster brings that I hope will keep this website up for as much as it's needed for this information to enrich your life and bring back your sexy, irresistible shape. So the $47 contribution is only a means to keep the research going and transform this website into a support group for all the new moms, busy women, and glamorous grannies who are in need of help. So click the button at the bottom of the page and experience the delightful sensation of melting fat with your brain. Take a break from counting carbs and calories and just count the pounds shedding off your body. Feel a burst of new energy that lasts all day and improve your health by rewiring your brain and speeding up weight loss with the Flab Blaster system. And here are 3 amazing gifts to help you on your journey to a yummy mommy. The Low Carb Delights is the complete guide to understanding carbs and learning not to be afraid of them. Find out how to embrace delicious and highly nutritious meals filled with carbs and learn how to transform them into fat burners that simply melt extra pounds from your body. The Ultimate Holiday Burner will show you how to celebrate your birthday or Christmas, eat and drink everything that seems delicious and forbidden, and still wake up guilt-free. Last but not least, we have the exclusive Spice Up Your Weight Loss, the amazing guide to mouth-watering recipes for weight loss. It includes delicious slimming, easy-to-find spices, and wonderful flavors that help women get skinny faster. And finally, your super bonus that I'm going to throw in just because I know you're worth it. If you order now, You also get unlimited 24/7 access to our members area, where you can find Janice and I ready to answer any of your questions. And you also receive exclusive membership to the online support group we've created there to help you share your weight loss experience. All of this for only $47. So click on the button below to secure this once-in-a-lifetime deal. Remember, only the first 500 women receive this special promotional deal, so hurry up to embark on your most amazing adventure yet. Just imagine what it is like to get compliments from all your friends, your family, and your partner, telling you how sexy you look in your new red dress and how envious they are of your newfound energy. Just think of what it is like to look in the mirror and absolutely love what you see. And to make you love the Flab Blaster even more, I have one more opportunity for you today. The opportunity to pay nothing if you're not completely satisfied with the Flab Blaster. In fact, you can actually save money if you take advantage of this opportunity. Just think of the $500 that stays in your wallet every month when you give up on diets, low-calorie foods, and gym classes. How? You just have to say maybe to the Flab Blaster. You take it for a spin, test drive it, read everything, try out every trick and recipe for 60 days. And if you don't wake up after 2 months feeling mysteriously energized and extremely happy about your new figure, then I'll return your investment to the last penny. No questions asked and no hassle. Because you benefit from our special 60-day money-back guarantee. As you can see, there's nothing to lose here today, only your extra pounds. So click on the button below and quickly tone up your problem areas and get the results you deserve without putting in a single sweaty hour at the gym. Shape your body with one easy system while spending precious time with your family. Wave goodbye to your tummy, thighs, butt, muffin top, and flabby arms. And the best part is that you can do it with your brain and even in your sleep, without giving up on your favorite foods. It's time to invest in yourself, to take this opportunity to think about your body and your health, and take control of your weight. Bring back your confidence and self-esteem and get ready to take on the world. What better investment could you make in your future, in your children's happiness? Diana and Laura said yes, and they're now having the time of their lives. Just make sure you're grabbing onto this opportunity and don't let go. Once you click the button below, you'll be taken instantly to a secure checkout page. And then, within milliseconds, you'll unlock the weight loss shortcuts within the Flab Blaster and experience a positive change in your appearance by tomorrow morning. So if you're anything as miserable as I was when my fat belly was hanging from my pants and I couldn't even dare to go outside, if you're exhausted after trying everything without results like my wife Janice was, and you're tired of crying yourself to sleep, feeling hungry and misunderstood, then I know you'll kick yourself if you lose this opportunity. So you've got a decision to make. You can either look at the beautiful dresses in your closet for the rest of your life, knowing you'll never fit into them again, or you can put one on right now with a pair of heels and just see the dumb look on your husband's face, realizing how lucky he is you're in his life. What if having a body like a Hollywood celebrity is as easy as I've told you about? What would your life be like in a month from now? How sexy would you feel knowing you could make men throw themselves at your feet? Would you be more confident, happier, a better mother, friend, or wife? Would your life be 100 times better? Well, right now, you have the opportunity to turn your dream into reality and magically sculpt your body with minimum physical effort without giving up on the foods you love. Just click on the button below and start dropping jaws with the Flab Blaster. I can see you haven't made up your mind yet. Let me see if I can help you make a decision by answering some questions you might have. 1. Lenny Belleville, a 43-year-old shop assistant from Louisiana asks, does it work for women and men as well? The Flab Blaster was initially designed for busy women struggling to lose weight, especially moms trying to regain their pre-baby body. But people of all ages have tried it and produced spectacular effects. We never saw it coming. From teenagers to 87-year-old grannies, the Flab Blaster works just as well on any kind of fatty tissue as it deals with brain rewiring and gaining control over your thoughts, and that's universal. I think Donnie from Idaho has the right answer for this. I was amazed of how well your system worked on my entire family. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months, and I could still taste Mom's delicious cooking. Only my sister Rita beat me to it after she dropped 38 pounds. Honestly, it was the best investment ever and a safe and easy way to lose the extra pounds. I recommend it for all the men and women out there who want to look their best. 2. Carrie Ann from Texas was wondering, how is it that I don't have to give up on my favorite foods? As you've already found out, the brain is the only organ responsible for your weight loss. And once you try to rob your body from the carbs and proteins and all the fun stuff it's already used to, the brain starts sending an SOS signal, telling your body to store all the extra fat. So in order to safely command your body to start shedding those extra pounds, you should keep your brain at ease. And that means giving it all the delicious food you've longed for so long. 3. Matt is an interesting question. How does this brain rewiring work exactly? As you might imagine, it doesn't take a snap of the fingers and you're done with the brain rewiring. But it is actually the only way by which your weight loss becomes permanent. It will make you feel in control of your life, feel good about yourself again, and look hard at yourself and your habits. All of this while your extra pounds simply melt away into thin air, like they were never there in the first place. 4. How can I order my copy of the Flab Blaster? After you hit the order button below, you'll be taken to my secure encrypted checkout page. Once you've entered your info and submitted that, you'll have instant access to the only brain rewiring weight loss system on the market for only $47. So go ahead, click the button below and experience weight loss with the power of your thoughts.